Off a day from the Pacific Northwest, this is Rebecca Rodriguez, formerly Rebecca Tomzik. It's with a heavy heart that I make this video presentation for you, as opposed to being there in person to deliver this message. I had some circumstances arise that were beyond my control, and I had to cancel my trip at the last minute. So at the moment, I am making lemonade out of lemons. I'd first like to share with you a little bit of how Guam Animals in Need came about. I had arrived on island, and I had just gotten married, and I was in my early 20s, and I hadn't really done much at all in my whole life. and I was so distraught with the dogs that were just everywhere that I pretty much cried every time I left the house, which you can imagine was really a pleasurable circumstance for my husband. I had no idea what I was going to do, but it seemed the place to start was to start a humane society. So I flew over to Hawaii, and I met with the folks from the Hawaiian Humane Society and kind of got a handle on paperwork and all the things that need to transpire to actually set up an organization. And then I came back and I had to find a board. I had to find a few other people, at least 2 other people, because by Guam law there had to be 3 people on the board. And I had to find at least 2 other people that were willing to put their name on a piece of paper as one of the parties responsible. So I first went and I spoke to Janice Prawl, who she and her husband Dave ran Dave's Auto. And they had been on island for a long time, and Janice I knew was a dog lover, and she agreed, but I promised her, you won't have to do anything. I'll do everything. That was my pitch. I'll do everything, you don't have to do anything. And it worked, because I was able to get Janice Prawl and Val Lisenby to sign on as my other 2 board members. The board sort of grew and changed and shifted pretty rapidly in the first few months of the organization. There were some really serious ups and downs. There were some challenges with GovGuam, you know, and they, like a lot of people, they were resistant to change. The start and the expansion of the volunteer program was slow, but you know, we kept trucking, we kept moving on. And pretty soon people were coming out and helping to put a roof on, you know, Gaines' office, which was a very sad little dog kennel that had, you know, just a roof and some sides so all of our papers wouldn't get wet. And we tried to set up some type of system of keeping track of the animals that were coming in and the ones that were going up for adoption, and then at the same time trying to advertise and inspire people to come to the shelter and adopt animals. There are countless people that I have never seen your face and I don't know your name, that did something instrumental along the way over the past 20 years that has kept this organization going. I just simply laid a foundation, but it was all of you that made the difference. And I am so proud, so deeply, deeply proud to have been a part of something grand. And so here's to another successful 20 years, and to finding answers and being innovative and creative, and always keeping the importance and significance of animals at the forefront. Thank you so much, and have a lovely evening.